Hey all, Pops here, and we are on our Paladin level 19 in this Ultimate Extreme Ultra Hardcore Challenge. So we're up in Loch Modan, and we're going to go do the other side of the loch. Oh, we got a quest to go see Prospector Ironband.
His progress has been slow lately, especially considering all the supplies we've sent him. Ironband's a stout, honest dwarf who values results, which has me worried that forces are at work against him. Go to Ironband's excavation and speak with Magnar Felview. He manages the details of the site and will know why there's a slowdown. To get to the excavation site, go around the southern tip of the lake, then head east.
Alright. So we're going to go see Ironband. He's going to give us a progress report to turn in. Not too concerned with that. From there, we're going to go up to the hunting lodge. Hopefully, we'll be able to do the buzzards and the mountain boars up there. Coffee. Delicious. So, for those who might just be catching this for your very first time, I'll go over the rules here for this challenge. First is it's ultra hardcore. That means I do not see my enemy's level. You can see here, I can tell that it's a boar, but I can't tell what level it is. I don't know how much health it has. Secondly, I don't know how much health I have. I can see my mana, but not my health. We have no mini-map. We're also not using any quested, any rested XP, no leveling guides. We're doing no professions. This is a total solo self-found journey. That means no grouping at any time for any reason, which means no dungeons also. In addition to that, we cannot use any buffs except our own buffs, our Paladin buffs. We're allowed no repairs on our gear. So you can see here our braces and our belt are both red. They're broken. So until we get another pair of braces and another belt, they will remain broken. We're not allowed to buy anything from the vendors except for necessary quest items. No, I'm not going to do that quest. Appreciate it. He's going to go quest in there. I'm not. So no repairs. No purchasing anything off a vendor other than what's totally necessary for a quest. We must rely on our drops coming from the mobs that we kill, out of chests, out of water barrels, milk barrels, i.e. Also, our gear. Our gear can only be white or gray. We cannot wear any greens. We cannot wear any blues. We cannot wear any purples. Those are not allowed. All right, I see quite a few mountain buzzards up. That's good. We're going to try to leave those up as we go over here to the Loch, the lodge. The reason is we're going to, well, we got one. We're about to get a quest where we have to kill so many of these. I don't know where that guy's going. Well, he must be going up the lodge too. That's not good. I was hoping he was going to stay at Ironband's camp, because if he's going to the lodge, that means he's going to be chasing down the mountain buzzards at the same time I am. And it is a timed quest. We're going to have to kill 6 mountain buzzards in 12 minutes. Or 15 minutes, I'm sorry. And that means him and I, or her and I, will both be competing for mountain buzzards. Bum, 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 bum. Which could make it difficult to do this quest. But we'll see. We'll see. There might be enough of them up. But we both get them done. Alright, here's where we get the quest.
Think you can match wits with...
Okay, we have 15 minutes now to go kill 6 mountain buzzards.
Of course, you're more than welcome to try. Here's a challenge that should prove to be above your abilities, so don't feel
I'm gonna
too
go
bad if
this
you
way in the
yourself to
hopes
it.
that maybe he goes on that side. Gee, here comes another
Why
person.
don't you try to take down some of the beasts? Tell you what, if you meet my challenge in 15 minutes, I'll give you my bow or gun. It seems you haven't much to lose anyway.
So this quest can be very difficult if there's a lot of us doing it. Bum, 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 bum. Well, it looks like somebody killed the mountain buzzards over here that were up. Son of a gun, I was hoping they'd be up still. That guy must have been on the quest. There's 3 of them that were up earlier that I'm not going to be able to hit. And of course, we need every advantage we can get. Seeming how we kill so slow anyway. Alright, let's see if we can get this done. Hopefully they'll respawn or something in the time that we have left. Oh, look at that nice shield, and I can't use it because it's green. There should be a couple down here, I think. Yep, there was another one over there. That would be 3. We'd be halfway done. Well, I hope everybody had good holidays. Okay, there's 2 down here. Oh, there's 3 down here. Very nice. Pull this one back. I really can't take on 2 yet. Well, I don't want to take on 2. All right, that one turned. Whoops. All right, we got a second one. We got to get this first one down. Okay, we're on the second one now. Stamina reduced by 3. Alright, there's 4. There's another one down here we saw. I think we saw another one. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is, way down here. Come back. We don't want that bear. All right, there's 5. We've got to find one more of these mountain buzzards. We have 10 minutes to go. See how important that one I had to kill is? If we didn't have to kill that one on the way in, we might have had that one up still. All right, we've got none here, which is usually the best place to kill them, right there in that little corner. Sometimes there's one flying around over here, but I don't see that one up at the moment. It looks like they're killing them over here because I can already see the dead one over here. Yep, somebody went over here. Very tough quest when there's 2 or 3 people doing these. I'm going to assume they got all of them around there. Sometimes there's one way down here. We gotta get down past this bear. There's one right there. All right, that'll be our last one we need. A little silver vein over there. Now there is a horde path that pats through here that we have to be careful not to run into. I want to say they're all level 22, 23 elites. Our blessing of wisdom back up. Be really nice when we hit level 20, because at level 20 we get our consecrate, which will definitely help. All right, we got all 6. Back to the lodge to turn them in. Let's get rid of that disease. Good part about being a paladin is we can purify diseases off of us, as well as poisons. We can't do anything against magical, and we can't do anything against curses. Dee-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. There we go. We got 7 minutes still. That's actually pretty good. We're going to empty out our bags. Can't repair. I have a feeling this guy here is a quest above us.
Take it from me, Adventurer Rama. You don't let it get to your head. I mean,
all right, we got to go see if we can get 5 Elder Mountain Boars now. We only have 12 minutes to do this quest. This is the quest that I worry about most. Usually the buzzards, I usually find them. Now the Elder Mountain Boars here, they're a little bit more difficult. I mean, we only need 5, but we got to go further away. We have 3 minutes less. And again, if there's somebody killing those, there's probably less of those than the mountain buzzard, so it could be much more difficult dealing with it.
I'd give you the shirt off my back if you succeeded. Have I ever related to you
We'll see.
of how I received my famous scar? No, it was 2 years ago.
So they have to be Elder Mountain Boars. Now there are some boars around that are called mangy mountain boars. Those won't count. They have to be the elders. Yeah, and there's none here. Usually there's a couple up over here. I don't see any here. This could bode fairly bad, but we'll see. Okay, you can see here somebody's killed one there. And you have to watch out. There's bears here that you can aggro. I mean, we can kill the bears. The problem is that it's a delay. You know, like, okay, shoot, now we got to stop and kill this bear. Yeah, you can see somebody's been over here killing the Elder Mountain Boars. we got to hope there's some more up, because that makes this quest all the more difficult. This is probably one of the few quests in WoW that I have failed, not because I can't do the quest, but because Blizzard doesn't put up enough mobs to complete the quest. You can see here, there's just... Okay, so this guy's killing them also. So that's not good. That really is going to slow us down. We've got somebody else killing him. I don't know how many he's killed. It looks like he's gotten 3 or 4. Plus, I think that other Paladin had just... Okay, we got to pull this ball way down here. Okay, this is the Horde Patrol. There's 3 Horde. You can see them up there. And they're patting through here. And, yeah, they are elite. They will kill us quickly. Shit, that guy's killing that boar. This is not going to go well, I can tell you right now. We're probably going to fail this quest. Not, like I said, through any fault of our own, because we can kill them. We're going to fail this quest because Blizzard doesn't have enough mobs out to complete this quest. That Paladin is probably finished. Or should be finished based on the amount of boars I saw. However, the other guy was also out there, I think, that level 19. So there were 2 people doing that quest. I'm the 3rd. And unless we get some respawns here pretty quickly, we're going to fail this quest. Like I said, not because we can't do it, but because there's not enough mobs to do it. And this is, I have written Blizzard 2 or 3 times about this quest and said, take the timer off. It's not fair to put a timer on this quest when the game doesn't provide enough mobs to kill to complete the quest. It's one thing to fail a quest if you can't do it. It's quite the other to fail the quest because the game doesn't give you the resources to complete it. Now, we might get lucky. I do see this one here is respawned. And maybe we get lucky and we get a couple more up here to respawn, and we'll be all right. But, you know, it's not looking good. I'm just going to leave it at that point. Get my blessing up. Yeah, see, this is that. This Paladin actually wanted to group with me, but I can't because I'm solo self-found, and the rules are that I can't group. I don't know now if that Paladin needs another one, or if that Paladin's done. Okay, we've only gotten 2 of these. I was kind of hopeful because I saw that one spawn. And usually there's a couple more that'll spawn up here, but well, I don't see any. And people are going to say, well, kill the bears. The bears and the boars share a spawn. No, they don't. Well, they do, maybe, but by the time I killed 3 bears, hoping that boars would respawn, I'd be SOL. I think I'm SOL on this quest anyway. I hate to say it. I have about 3 minutes to kill 3 more boars, and then I have to spend 2 minutes probably running back to turn it in, so you can chop a minute or 2 off of this time. We've only got 4 minutes to do this quest. And we still got to watch out for that horde. Not quite sure where they went, and I don't really want to walk into them. But you can see there's no boars up now. Oh, there's the horde way over there. Okay. So there's the horde, Pat, right there. You can see here, there are no boars up over here either. Now, we're going to fail this. We're going to fail this not because we did anything wrong, not because we can't do it. We're going to fail it because Blizzard failed us and did not provide an adequate amount of resources to complete the quest. I am sorry to say, but yes, we are going to fail this quest. We have 5 minutes left. Those corpses are still there. They're not going to respawn fast enough. Our only hope is back up here and hope we get 3 boars to spawn up here, which I don't think is going to happen. So we're going to end up going back, abandoning it. We'll have to go back. We'll have to re-pick it up, and hopefully by then we're the only ones on it and we can do it. But very frustrating indeed. Very, very frustrating. And there's not that many bears up for me to say, well, that's because everything spawned into a bear. There's not that many bears up here. But I can tell you right now, as you can see, there's no more boars that have spawned up here, which would be probably the first place they would spawn is right in here. So, because this would be the first area to kill them, and usually there's 2 or 3 of them around here, and I don't see any. I mean, we got that one. That was it. I was kind of hopeful when I saw that one. I was like, okay, good. They're going to respawn in time, but now I hold very little hope of completing this quest. Kind of a bummer. I mean, you know, much as we enjoy playing the game and we get hours of playing the game, it's moments like this that upset you. But what am I going to do? That's why I said, whoops, okay, there's the Horde Patrol. Let's go over here. I think even if we see boars at this point, we shouldn't kill them. Not unless we see 3 of them up relatively close. Then maybe we could look and say, all right, well, there's 3. We might get them down in time. We'll have a minute left to run back and turn in the quest. Let's do that, but again, there's none. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to head back to the mountain lodge because we're going to fail this. So we'll head back to the lodge. Briarthorn. That's a mangy mountain boar. That doesn't count. Maybe we'll kill a couple of bears on the way back just for laughs and snickers, giggles. We'll fail it and we'll pick it back up. And then hopefully, you know, within those 12 minutes, we'll come back here. We'll be probably the only one on the quest at that time. And we'll maybe be able to then find our boars. We may have to take a second stab at this. If we don't complete it on the second stab, then yeah, we're definitely gonna have some problems here. I'm gonna mark that pat. That's just so that anybody else who comes along, if it's marked, they might see the mark on it and look up and go, oh God, there's the pat. We don't want to get involved with that. But I've got to believe now, since those 2 have already done the quest, that I might be the only one back on the quest, so that's good for me. I'm definitely going to fail it. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, whew. I saw them run. I thought, oh, God, don't tell me one of those poor paladins came over and bonk. I don't even see the boars up over here. And usually I would have hoped by now there would have been 1 or 2 boars up over here looking to say, all right, you know, in the next 2 or 3 minutes when I come back, those boars will be up and we can have a shot at them. Yeah, I knew I was in trouble when I saw that other paladin going there at the same time as me, and I saw that other paladin had killed his mountain buzzards and came back, and I knew he was picking up the boar quest. I knew we were in trouble. I knew we couldn't complete this quest. But the OCD in me is like, go ahead, try it, see if you can finish it. And we couldn't. But hey, we'll kill a few of these anyway. We'll get some XP. I honestly believe this is one of those quests where Blizzard should just simply remove the timer. Maybe not lose the quest, but remove the timer on it. I think it would be much better. But overall, it is what it is. And then, as I always like to tell people, you know, when this game was designed, I mean, you're talking years and years ago, the people who created this game, I don't think realized or didn't know and couldn't know how well this game was going to take off and how 20 years later, 21 years later, this game would still be in demand. They didn't know that. They couldn't know that. So, you know, they probably figured there'd only be one person every so often doing that quest. And, you know, they didn't realize that, whoa, you know, we're going to have this many people doing the quest. Holy cow. You know. Like I said, they just couldn't know it. That's all. So, all right, we got to abandon that one. Here it is. Hunter's Challenge. Abandon. Yes. All right, we should be able to re-pick it up. Now, hopefully now,
Adventurer raft, is it? I can tell.
there's been enough time that we'll get some respawns on the boars.
As I told you before,
And we'll be able to get the 5 we need.
at boar hunting. Trust me.
Remember, we need 5. The 2 we killed don't count.
Have a care with them. I'll give you just 12 minutes this time. Don't feel bad if you fail. I'd give you the shirt off my back if you succeeded. Have
I think if it fails this time, we'll just go right to Bingles. Well, no, we'll come back here, but then we'll go to Bingles. Probably should have picked up the Crocodile quest. Whoops. Okay, where's that buzzard going? I really don't want to have to... you son of a bitch. Spend my time killing something that I don't need to kill, because I need to go kill what I need to kill. Rather than deal with this delay, this 30, 40-second delay killing this thing. Okay, again, that is a mangy mountain boar. It doesn't count for us. Go down here and see if we got any elder mountain boars over here yet. Nope. Jeez, I don't know where all these boars are. All right, let's hope they've respawned down here by the river. Down by the lake. Down by the river. Down by the sea. Papa broke the bottle, he blamed it on me. Okay. So you can see it's about a 2-minute walk here. Well, we did get delayed, but... I still don't see no boars here. Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. These things haven't respawned. I don't know what the respawn time is on these things. Very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. They should be respawning. I mean, it was what? 4 or 5 minutes that we waited. You know, it was probably 5 or 6 minutes on the fail. And here we are now 3 or 4 more minutes in. It's probably been 7 or 8 minutes and we still haven't got a respawn on these boars. I don't know. We can't lair. And we shouldn't have to lair. Again, I lay it on the game and say, look, you're going to give us a quest. Oop, there's the horde again. If you're going to give us a quest, give us the resources to complete the quest. That would be my only gripe with this quest is give me the resources to at least complete the quest. If I fail it because I don't kill them fast enough or whatnot, that's on me. But the fact that you're not giving me the resources to even do the quest, that's on you. And now there's somebody doing all the other quests over here. Not gonna be a good morning, I got a feeling, over here today. Oh, look, we got one. Okay, so maybe. We got 2. We got 3. All right, looks like maybe they just all popped at once. That's only 3, though. Remember, we need 5. I guess if we start with 3, we start somewhere. I wonder if I should switch to a 2-hander for quicker kills here. I just want to back it up because there's a bear right there. And I just don't want to have to deal with that bear. Okay, mana's becoming an issue. Might have to sit and drink. I was going to say, how the hell is he not dead? All right, we have 14 milk. That's all we have, but we can at least sit down and drink. All right, there's 2. We've got 6 minutes, which means we've got about 4 minutes to kill. Three more of these. Okay, let's go. We can't sit there long. This one, if the other ones are up, we can get this one down fairly quickly. It'll be tight. It will be tight. I won't lie. It's going to be tight. We got a shot at it. Come on, come on. There we go. Nice sword. Can't use it. It's green. All right, there's 3. I need 2 more. Hopefully, because those boars all popped, maybe the boars down here popped, we can find 2 pretty closely, get them knocked out, and then get back and get it turned in. Like I say, it's going to be close. If the boars are up down here, it's going to be very close. If these boars haven't respawned, it's over again. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, that'll be number 4. Okay, I see one down there. Okay, we can't afford to be delayed by having to kill bears or anything. At this point, we have to get this board down. We have to get to the next one. And then we have to get in. Where our gear maybe hurts us a little bit. Or at least our weapons. Okay, there's 4. We need that last one. We got to dance between 2 bears. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got them back up over. Well, we got some of them back up. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. Come on, back over here. I cannot afford to have a bear or anything come at you. Okay, it's, like I said, it's going to be close. I think we can do it, though. I think we're good. Well, unless the horde comes by or something. Always a possibility. Yeah, so they must all just spawn at once. All right, we got them all. Now we just got to get back to the lodge. We have 3 minutes to get back to the lodge. I would say we've got about a minute, minute and a half to spare if we get snagged by a bear. But, all right. The other good news is we've put some space between me and the other people that might be doing the same quest as me. But we still don't want to have to deal with this. Like, I really don't want to have to kill this bear. Because don't forget, there's also the mountain buzzards I've got to get through up here. And if I get snagged killing bears and mountain buzzards on the way back, well, you know, that's also going to slow us down. Boom, 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 boom. I think my arm keeps falling asleep. All right, we got it done. We got it done. It was a little scary, not gonna lie. Didn't think we were gonna get that one done, and then all of a sudden we got the 3 to spawn, and we're able to get the other 2. So I'd say 2 people max on that quest if they're not grouping. If you're the 3rd man out, you see what happens. The good news is that's the last of the timed quests. The rest of the quests over here are not timed. That's the good news.
You seem a bit worse for wear. No doubt the boars gave you some trouble, HM. No worries. I will be discreet about your struggle. I can imagine how hard it must be for you without the accusations of wagging tongues. Oh.
Unfortunately, we can't use any of this stuff.
Well, that is to say, I'm not surprised.
Because it was
What bet?
quest rewards, and we're not allowed to use those. We're not allowed to repair.
Careful.
Now you get a quest here. Now this quest here is to go kill Old Sooty. Old Sooty is a level 20 elite bear on the other side of the Loch.
Here at the Far Strider Lodge, we prize hunting skills above all else. Wish to gain my approval? You'll have to earn it.
Yeah.
Look up to the challenge, lad. Many a hunter is a
I will not be doing that. I want to say he's got something like 2,000, maybe 3,000 health. God dang buzzards. Somebody come kill these. I don't want to kill them because if somebody has the quest to kill them, you know, you saw how frustrating it was when I couldn't find my mobs. So I can leave them up for the next guy here. He can get all 6 of them right here. But we're good. We got past them. Oh, we at 3 gold, 3.5 gold. Nice. All right, so down here we're going to find Bingles. Bingles will be along the shore. She's going to give us a quest. Seems like some of the trogs have stolen some of her items. I guess she needs those items to get her plane back up and running. I don't know why she can't walk around the loch, but c'est la vie. Okay, whoops. I don't want to deal with all this extra crap Blizzard keeps putting in my path. Couldn't give me enough mobs for my quest, but you sure as hell give me plenty that I don't need. All right. There we go. Now, normally, there's crocolists along here. Well, there's one here. And I kill them. They're only level 14 and 15, I think, the crocs. So we need 5 crocolist meat. We need 6 crocolist skins. And we got nothing. Here's old Bingles.
So Norn doesn't trust my reconnaissance abilities. I wonder why.
So you can pick up the quest in Ironforge to talk to her. If you don't pick up the quest in Ironforge, don't fret. You can still talk to her and get the quest. It's just if you pick it up in Ironforge, you get a couple hundred extra XP. Alright, we're switching over to a two-handed mace. I want to see what my skills are here on things. Two-handed maces where it's... oh, we're at 90. We gotta work on our axe skill. We need to get some good axes. We'll kill quicker. Look at that, we got a wand. Alright, we did get a crocodile skin right there. Perfect. I do have a two-handed axe. It's just really not the best at damage, but we may switch to it. This is a good opportunity to get our skill up because we are fighting mobs that are lower than us by 3 or 4 levels. I'm trying to keep my skills up. I think the only skill I don't have up is one-handed maces. The rest of them I seem to be doing kind of okay with. I'm not sure what my one-handed sword skill is. We'll have to look that up. So the island right up here, there are a bunch of crocs on that island. So we should be kind of okay there. We might have to baby ourselves here for a little bit while we get this two-handed axe skill up. We're probably going to need to do an extra heal or two. Two-handed axes. Yeah, we're way down there. Axes, swords. We're not bad. We're going to have to work on our one-handed sword skill. We haven't worked on our two-handed sword skill. And we haven't worked on our two-handed sword skills. I think those are the two that are really lacking. And one-handed maces, I believe. Maybe I have worked on maces. No, maces, one-handed, not good. And two-handed swords are the two that have no proficiency, let's call it. All right, we got 2 of the meat and 2 of the skins. Let's get the meat down here so we don't confuse it with that meat that we can sell. And we're going to go up on this island. Jesus. Floating wreckage for all you fishermen. Okay, so we're up to 70 now out of 95. So we are getting our two-handed axe skill up. Would love for somebody to drop me a good or a better two-handed axe than this one. Or even drop me a belt and some braces, but till we get them, we have to make do with what we have. Ugh. I'm going to need to get another cup of coffee here soon. All right, so there's somebody over here. I just saw, I don't know whether it's a warrior. I think it was a warrior. It looked like a warrior. No, maybe it's a mage. Could have been that little mage we saw up there, but, you know, there's no time on this, so that pressure's off. And they do seem to spawn on this island pretty quickly. Okay. All right. I don't really want to drink a lot of milk. Yeah, there you go, mage. Keep pulling. Oh, crap. I got a mage that wants to AoE. That's the worst. Here we go with mages again, pulling all the mobs. Leaving nothing for anybody else. That's another thing. I don't think Blizzard intended for mages to be able to do what they do. I don't believe it was the creator's intent that a mage could pull 20 mobs and kill it. Back then, computers couldn't handle that. The graphics alone back then, graphics cards, RAM, all that back then, with a pull like that, a mage would probably have lagged out, maybe died. But as computers have gotten better and they can handle it, you know, I think that's when the mages realized what they could do. I don't believe this was Blizzard's intent to create a class that could pull 15 mobs and AoE them down. I could be wrong, but I don't think it was their intent. I honestly believe that just came about because of better computers with more RAM, so they don't lag out and they can continue. Because I can guarantee you, in 1994, if you pulled 15 on a mage, you probably lagged out. There wasn't that much RAM available in computers back then. In 2004. Hell, I remember back when I would raid Karazhan. And I would go to Kara, and we'd do the pull on the steps. And that was 2006, 2007. And you would be pulling those dancers in the ballroom down on the steps, and if most of you played TBC, you know what I'm talking about. And I had a pretty good computer, and I can remember I would lag on those stairs all the time. And then one day I decided, okay, I'm going to go buy some more RAM. And I did. I went and bought more RAM. And I installed it. And after that, I didn't have any lag. Now, that was back in before. So I do believe that when that class was created, it wasn't created to be a AoE grind class like it is now. Where else did I have a mage? Oh yeah, the other day up on the Warlock, when I was leveling the Warlock on stream, which, by the way, if anybody wants to find me on stream, on Twitch, yeah, you can just find me under the same name, Popsbarngrill. Usually start about 4:30 Central Standard Time, 3:30 Central Standard Time, 4:30 Eastern. And we're doing a Warlock. And the Warlock is now up to level 32, maybe 33. And we're heading today down to Shimmering Flats. That's kind of where we're going today on the Warlock. We've missed 3 or 4 days because of the holidays and everything else, but we should be able now to swing back into kind of a normal schedule. I really don't celebrate New Year's Eve. I don't have anybody to celebrate it with, so. All right, we got all our Crocodile meat. However, we still need 3 Crocodile skins. And that's set to Aberdeen, gosh. Should have set it over here, but I didn't. We're up to 80 on our 2-handed axes. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not too bad, not too bad. We lost a warrior here not too long ago on this island. We ended up pulling 2. And we just totally misplayed it. After we killed the first one, we should have just automatically popped a health pot, and we didn't. And then I didn't think I was that low on health. I thought I was okay, and, you know, I looked up at something. I think I was looking up at my buffs or something, or checking to make sure my battle shout was still up or something. I looked down, and I was dead. Fang dangs. No, I'm good. Thank you. All right, we got 4. We need 2 more. Yeah, so at level 20, we get a lot of really good skills. Oh, well, we could have picked those up, but we don't need those right away. We get Flash of Light. We get Exorcism, great against undead. We get a new Devotion Aura. And because of our talents, we're able to get our Consecrate then. Which is just, you know, if you pull 2 mobs or whatever, it's just really a great spell as it damages 2 mobs. However, it is a mana consumer. It takes a lot of mana to use that, and it will consume a lot of mana. But it's also good. It helps you kill mobs a little quicker. I mean, you gotta figure these mobs are lower level than me. Alright, we need 1 more skin. Let's get this guy, because he was sneaking up behind us. What's on the menu for tonight? Dwarf. That's what that guy said. Dwarf. Not just for breakfast anymore. Alright, we got all our skins. Very nice. Alright, so over here on this island, that's where we're going now. This is where we'll find all the Bingle's things. Here, here, over there, and there. This is where we'll also find the Shamans and the Bone Snappers, of which we need 10 of each. We need 10 Shamans, 10 Bone Snappers. We need to get Bingle's items. Looks like somebody was over here not too long ago. I should go see if they went and got the rest of Bingle's items, because that's the worst part of this quest. The Shaman's Heal. Let me pop a heal here. I want to go up here and grab this while I can. All right, I'm going to go over here. It looks like somebody else was around here grabbing Bingle's items, because I can come back here and kill these Bone Snappers and stuff. I just want to see if they've been over here, because there's some really tough pulls. Okay, nope, they're not there. There are some really, really tough pulls to getting all of Bingle's items, especially over there. You're going to pull at least 2 Seers, possibly 2 Seers and a Skull Thumper. Ah, they got the heal off. Son of a gun. I didn't go quick enough. Oh, good. We got some milk. All right, so they went and they got this item because there's an item of Bingle's over here. Right here. So they must be working around this way. Let's go join them. We're going to give that stuff all over there a chance to respawn. I got a feeling it's that little mage. Well, that's where they stopped, I guess. Oh, shit. There's another one hidden in the tree there. I gotta go around and see what it looks like. So these are Skull Thumpers and Seers, like we killed earlier in the Valley of the Kings. I really want to know where that little mage went. If they're still over here. Let's see if they went over here. Believe it or not, this is a level 15 quest. Or at least that's what Blizzard listed as. I don't know where that little mage went. Or whoever was clearing out Bingle's things. Just might hang out a little bit longer and see if somebody comes along. It is, it can be rough over here. I mean, you can sit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, you can kill that one solo. I think when you pull this one, you're going to get this one. At the very worst, these three probably come together. It's supposed to be a level 15 quest, which I always snicker about because it's definitely not a level 15 quest. Where's all my friends now? Come on. All right, we got the heal interrupted that time. Oh, laced male shoulder pads. We can wear those. We can wear those. Those came off a mob. They're white. Nice. Look at that. We got a little bit of gear. Color us happy. Oh, we got a chest over there. We got to try to work to get to that chest. That would be absolutely lovely. Who knows if it has anything we can use, but I can't stun him. Gonna get that heal off. I couldn't stop it. My stun's on cooldown. There we go. Nice hit, 56. Wait. Let's sit down and eat something. I gotta stop wasting my mana. Doing heals all the time. Yeah, it's gonna be a process clearing out to that chest. It is going to be a process, I'm not gonna lie. That shaman should step up here in a minute. It should pat back up here. There it goes. Now we can get it without pulling anything else. If we're really careful, we'll get a spot where we can pull that shaman by itself. The very worst we should have to deal with over there is a 2-pull, if we do this correctly. Okay, we should be able to get this one by itself. Nice. Then when that one's over there, we can pull it by itself. Then we can go around the backside and pull that one by itself, maybe. And then we'll have to deal with those two in the camp. Okay, got the stun on that one. Nice. Got a lot of shamans dead already. Alright, so now we gotta wait for this one here to pat over here. Because believe me, if I try to open that chest right now, every one of them's coming after me. There it goes. There it goes. Come on. Come on, buddy. That's it. After that, we'll go for this one. Then we're going to have to go for the 2-pull. Have to kill the shaman first. Because it heals. We're just going to have to heal ourselves quite a bit while we're in that process. All right, whoop, it's getting back up there. We're going to wait. We're going to let him pat back down. There we go. Okay, this is a bone snapper. This is not a shaman. It doesn't heal. There's a positive, right? Get that back up there. Of course, we're missing it. That doesn't help. It's all right. He's running in a direction that's not going to impact us. All right. This will be a 2-pull. There is no way around it. None of these pat away. None of these walk away. Get up here. Pull them down. Big thing's going to be working on this shaman. Keeping ourselves healed. Making sure we get the stun off when it goes to heal itself. If we don't die ourselves. Pop a healing potion. I'm going to stun it now anyway, just because I need the mana. There it goes. Okay, it's dead. We're down to 1. Get a heal off here. Yeah, just handle this like we would normal. We've still got enough mana for heals. We still have our bubble. We still have our lay on hands. But you can see, this isn't so easy. When you're in just gray and white gear, using poor weapons. He should be about ready to run. He is. Nice. All right. Did we loot this one? No. Loot him up. Let's go get our treasure chest that we just worked our patootie off for. Let's hope there's something decent in here. Old greatsword, which we probably can't use yet. I mean, we can use it. We just have no skill with two-handed swords, so yeah. Wouldn't be advisable at this point to use it. Let's see if we can get this bone snapper by himself. We gotta find some more health pots now because we used that one. We have little ones, but I don't think we have too many bone snappers dead. Pulled this one a little bit low on mana on this pull, but it's all right. We're mannering up. We only need one more shaman. We need a lot of bone snappers, though. Okay, so this should be the last shaman I need. Try to get in some serious damage there. All right, there we go. Shaman are done. We still need a bunch of bone snappers, probably 6 or 7 of those. There's a bunch of them up here. Unfortunately, we'll probably still have to kill a couple of shamans to get to bone snappers, but oh well. The way it goes, I guess. Dodge, dodge. The life of a paladin. Oh, come on. Oof. That would not have been good if he ran down there. Not too good, not too good, not too good at all. I think I'm going to have to sit down and drink a milk. I still haven't seen anybody come along. Shaman. Wow, look at all the shamans. This is where it could get really crappy, is how to pull over here. Because you don't really want to get those 2 shamans together, I can tell you that much. Two shamans together is hell because they can heal each other. Whoops. Shit. Thank you. Alright, well, we only got 1, so we're good. We're good. We're fine. And we do have our Hand of Justice back up. For that. Oof. All right. How many bone snappers do I have? Let's see here. In defense of the King's Land, 6. We need 4 more bone snappers. All right, we should be able to get this one alone. There's 1, 2, 3 bone snappers right over there. Oh, look. There comes a rogue. Oh, good. Maybe between him and I, we can go clear out everything we need for getting the rest of Bingle's items. Hey, we got a scroll of stamina. Now, we can use that because that came off a mob. We are allowed to use that because it came off a mob. Come on. Come by yourself. That-a boy. Oh man, our chest is back. Oh. Our chest is back. We may have to go for that. Remember, the chest could contain cloth, not cloth, could contain gear, or it could contain consumables, which we need. Oh, come on. God damn it. We got a respawn. Oof. We're lucky we didn't end up with that one. Of course, I couldn't stop the heal, but he can't stop mine either, so. Then I resist, huh? I got the shaman from help. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get off another heal. Thank you. That was pretty rough. Not going to lie. That was pretty rough. I wonder where my two-handed skill is now with my axes. Two-handed axes were at 91 of 95. So we got that up. Oops. Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you. Gosh, darn it, they want to run to that. Well, my Hand of Justice was on cooldown. I couldn't have used it. All right, here we go. Back through pulling the two on the sides. If I clear this thing and the rogue comes over and takes this chest, I won't be happy, but... There we go. We're waiting for this shaman to pad over here. If you want to know what we were waiting on. Sometimes you just gotta be patient to get the pull. Yeah, no heal. Well. Come on, baby. I need you to turn and start running. Of course, not with my... There you go. Alright, now we got to get this bone snapper here. Fine, we still need bone snappers, so... Then we're going to probably have to kill that one over there at some point that's been patting around. No, didn't need leather gloves. I was kind of hoping for something decent, but... Jesus. Another one of these stupid shamans. Well, I guess we can look at it this way. We're getting a lot of extra XP around here. Alright, we need full mana. Because I'm pretty sure if I go to pick this lock, I'm going to get those two. I want to have full mana though before that. Should just come and kill the damn two. Yep. Shaman first. You bastard. Alright, we're going to have to keep up with our heals here. And we're going to have to make sure we don't let this shaman heal when he gets to the point that he wants to heal. Come on, he should be ready to run. Oh, nope, now he wants to heal. Now we're going to hit him. There we go. We put off our own heal, but it was for the better because we got that one down. Now we can go to full health. And this guy here can face his demise. And the chest will be ours. Of course you ran. Oh, we got an 8-slot bag. Look at that. Okay, we got another healing potion. That was good. And look at that. We got another 8-slot bag. Sweet. All right, let's see. I think I only need probably one more. Oh, no, we got it. All right, so that's done. That's done. We just got to get the rest of Bingle's supplies. I'm going to go around this way. I don't know. Maybe that rogue is over here. I can help him. He can help me. We can get all of Bingle's stuff. Then we can get off this island. Then there's a quest at the corner of the dam that's going to be pretty hard to do. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. I thought this rogue was coming over here and was going to clear out this camp for us. All right, well, I got to kill this seer. What do we got? 2 seers, of course. Can we maybe hit him? Would be nice. All right, so. Oh my God, everything is a seer. The worst part of these is you just can't pull them back. Like if I could pull it back, I wouldn't feel so bad. Or worry about it so much. But you can see this one here is going to come out. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, you have to kind of clear this whole camp in a certain order. This is the next one you get. Not dropping very much milk, are they? Milk, melon juice, sweet nectar, spring water. There's not a lot of that dropping, is there? All right, so we're going to kill this one next. Then we wait for that one to pad out, like that. And we have to take down this one. Then we're going to have to take down those as a 2. But we got to kill that one up in the bushes, too. Okay, there we go. Now we got to get that skull thumper, and then we're going to have to deal with the 2 of those. Might be able to lower that skull thumper if I'm careful. Come back. Thank you. All right, we got to let our mana get up. We're going to have to deal with those 2. Yeah. And those 2 are going to come together. There's no way, I think, that I can separate them. I don't think from any angle at all. Even if I go over here and try to pull it, I just can't. That's why we're going to be at full health. Yeah, the other one's going now. Stun this one for a minute anyway. At least get down some of it. Come on. Thank you. Now we can pop up the heal. Nice. Oh, we could have healed earlier, but this seer is pretty much... Oh, well, he just got some. But he was pretty much out of mana for a minute. They do run out of mana quick, the seers. That's the only saving grace to them. Alright, we just need one more Bingle's items. And that's probably like the worst one to have to get. Or at least in my opinion. I haven't found a better way to pull this. And yet I know there is one that exists. And that's to get over here. And try to get some kind of semblance on this. Where I don't end up with 58 mobs on me. God damn it. Oh, I don't mind too. But I don't want that seer to go get the other seer over there. That's the only thing I don't want to happen. Come on, come on. Could we hit him? Okay, he's dead. You come back here. Now I don't have to worry about you pulling any friends. Ah, you bastard. He thumped me. He thumped me. I don't think there's any way to pull this one and just get this one. I think if you pull this one, you're going to get all three of those. I'm afraid pulling this one, I might get all three of those. But we do have our bubble up, so we can run. Of course, the other thing we could do is this. And run back and see if we can get that one to come back. Come on. Come on. Jesus, how far is his casting range? There we go. So all we wanted to do was pull him back a little bit. Lizard didn't seem to want to cooperate. Uh-oh. Looks like our leggings are going bad. I don't think we have any spare ones in the bags. I think we'll be putting on leather leggings next. Our gear is getting all kinds of busted. Alright, that's that. Now, we do have to go over here. We have to kill this one. The question is there a way to avoid a 3-pull there? I don't know. That's why I really laugh when they say this is a level 15 quest. I don't know how anybody does this quest at level 15. Well, I guess a mage probably could. Because I think no matter what I do now, I'm going to end up with a 3-pull. I don't know that there's any way around it. You can't pull this Skull Thumper by itself. As far as I know, that can't be done. I mean, if it could be done, it would be lovely. Let me get up my mana. I don't want to be attempting this on half-ass mana. Of course, I can always run. I do know I can always run. So I'm going to see if, like, I can stand here and just get his attention without aggroing the rest of them. Like, if he turns around and sees me. Oh, that worked. Oh, no, it didn't. We got them all. We got them all. All right, so what we're going to do... Come on. Oh, we got one almost dead. Oh, but come on, he's got to die. Thank you. All right, let's get up our heels. This is the next one we're going to go for. This sorry son of a gun, who's probably just about out of mana now. I just got to keep my heels up. I'm going to pop Stone Form for the extra armor. Damn skull thumpers. Got thumped. Okay, that seer's got to be about dead. Oh, why am I on that one again? God, I hate when I switch targets. That's what happened. We switched targets. That's my fault. There we go. Because I have a bad habit of pressing my mouse button, and I pressed the mouse button and we switched habits. I knew that seer was almost dead. It was like, you know, why am I not hitting him? But I think we're good here. There we go. 3 pull completed. Crappy gear. The whole works. Oh, we got some milk. Delicious. All right, we're going to get all of Bingle's gear. Phew. Not going to lie, that was a bit rough. Yeah, so I have a very bad habit of pressing my right mouse button. And so a lot of times when I'm fighting multiple mobs and I move, I end up taking my, or coming off the primary target that I want to be on. It's just a really bad habit I have that really has to stop, but as you can see. Whew, that was close. No. We didn't go below our lowest yet. That might have been the session lowest at 26.2%, but it wasn't our lowest. I'm not going to kill anything over here unless I have to. Lots of little fish out here. All right, so we're going to go on the dam. There's actually a quest to pick up on the dam. I don't know what I'm going to do about it yet, whether I'm even going to try it or not. We can also empty our bags on the dam. These two guys. We'd have to kill those two guys. And then there's a barrel. There's a couple things we could do. We could get in there, aggro them, keep them aggroed, bring them up here and get some help from the guards. There's only one guard, though. The other thing is, when they die, they like to explode. They like to explode. All right, there's the quest.
Someone is concerned about the well-being of the dam.
And then you get down here, there's a mace vendor down here.
And then the pillaging of Don Modan. I have no doubt that the dam will be the target of the next Dark Iron threat. Most of the security detail here was reassigned to the Alliance front.
I thought I had a two-handed. Do I have one in the bank? I am. What do we got there? No, that's all right. We're gonna hold on to that. At some point, we got to work on our two-handed sword skill. We'll hold on to that mushroom. We don't need cloth. We can't do any tailoring. Well, that's our shield. We need to hold on to that. We can't sell that. The hell did I get a light hide? I must have got it out of a chest. Okay, those are 4 Bingles items. I don't need that. Yeah, we don't have any spare pants. We have some in the bank right there. Unfortunately, they're leather, but it's the only spare pair of pants I have. But yeah. Right, that's why this no repairs becomes an issue. I guess what we could do is we could go down here. God dang it. We could see how it goes with the first one. Or, you know, see how it goes. Because we have our bubble. We can bubble and run if we have to. But we can see what happens if we try to stand our ground with them. As long as our mana holds up and we're able to heal, you know, we could, of course, drop Hammer of Justice on one right away. And if we got one and we didn't use our bubble, we could use our bubble and run up here to get the guards to help. So, yeah, we got a lot of options, but I want to see how it goes with one. We're going to get them both. There's no way to avoid it. Okay, I'm going to stun that one just for the second. Okay, going to get off a heal. Hopefully we're going to get off a heal. Heal again. Christ. Yeah, we might have to run here. Alright, let's bubble up. Let's run up here, see if we can get some help from the guard. Uh-oh. Lay on hands. Still have a healing pot. Oh, they ran. Son of a gun. I couldn't get them all the way back to the guard. Alright, not sure we're going to be able to do that quest. Yes, not sure we can do that quest. We just don't, I think, have the ability to kill both of those. They're like level 18, both of them. And we did have to pop our bubble and our lay on hands. Although we probably could have took a healing pot, but I just wanted to be safe. So that quest we may not get done, but that's okay. I think we have enough done to make level 20 still. And we got Iron Band's camp that we got to deal with too. So, all right. I need to take a bio break, get more coffee. Be back in a moment. All right, we're back. I just saw 2 people go up on the dam. I wonder if they're going to do this quest. Because if they're going to go down there and kill those guys, we'll be able to get the keg. So on the side here, there's a little cask of powder. These guys are going to blow up the dam, pretty much, is the storyline here. But if those 2 come back, let's see if they're coming back, if they grab the quest. Yep. Looks like they're coming back. This one is, anyway. This mage. What is a 56 rogue? I guess they're going to kill those guys on the dam. Yeah, it looks like they're from the same guild. Could be a 2-box. Could be a guy playing 2 tunes. She'll sheep one, I think, is what her plan will be. She'll sheep one and I'll get one, I guess. Go ahead, sheep. I'll help her kill this one. Because if I can help her kill this one, then we can both get the powder. There we go. Oh, your friend's back up, my friend. Yeah, that rogue just like, yeah, I'll take him down for you. Nice. Very nice. Look at the weapons they have. I don't know, I got a feeling that guy's almost like 2-boxing it. Huh, the little break was worth it. All right. Good deal, Lucille. We'll turn this in. He's going to give us a quest item that we turn in the wetlands when we get onto the wetlands.
Talk to me. This is an alarming discovery, to say the least.
Hey, that's 2,000 XP right there. All right, so now we have to go give Bingles everything we got for Bingles. Then we have to go back up the lodge, turn in the Crocodilus quest. That'll make us 20, I think, or very close. I'm wondering if I can't work on my 2-handed skill on the Crocs on the way back. It'll take a lot of healing in the beginning. I'd like to get that 2-handed sword skill up. Like here, could I kill that with a 2-handed sword? Where's that 2-handed sword I got? Right there. Because that's a lot more damage than that. The tough part is I'm just going to have to heal the living crap out of me because I'm going to miss quite a bit. Don't want anything else coming along while I'm doing this and joining in the battle. But, you know, we're not doing any damage yet because we're not high enough in our sword, 2-handed sword skill to really hit it. Okay, we're just starting now to barely damage it. As long as we can keep healing, we're all right. We'll get there. You can see all the dodges and misses. Well, we do have our bubbles, so if anything came over here and joined the battle, we could bubble and run, but... One damage. 4 damage. Be getting to the point where we're starting to do some damage now. We're in the 50s. Hey, look at that. We got it. All right, now we're cranking some damage. 61. Very nice. I really don't want to deal with that bear. I think we can swim past it. There is an elite. Will usually identify itself, it's not an elite, it's a rare. I think it's a 21 rare. It'll usually say large Loch crocolisk instead of Loch crocolisk. 62. All right, we're up to 65. I was hoping for a few more along here. Oh, there's the horde, guys. So right there are the horde, guys. We don't want to aggro those. We're going to just step back here a little bit and let them pass. Yeah, we don't need that coming after us either. All right, I think we're okay. I think we're okay to go after this one now. We are. The horde guys are pretty much gone away, but I still want to be able to have an eye on them. Okay, we're up to 67. Our pants are broken, our braces are broken, our belt is broken. God, it would be nice to have one of these guys drop me some pants or a belt. Oh, now we're getting dangerous. You can see how quickly that one went down. All right, here's Bingles.
Can I help you? You've done the movement a great service, adventurer. The trogs and
Thank you,
leopards
Bingles.
no Marigan
We're
will
gonna
soon
kill
be
this
in front of a
boar.
gnomish air assault.
Keep working on that two-handed sword skill. We're up to 71 out of 95. Of course, the higher you get, the more difficult it becomes to raise the skill level. It takes longer and longer. But we're at a point now where we're at least hitting stuff. Actually, we should be using Seal of Command. We don't do as much damage, but we swing faster. And with our swinging faster, we'll get our sword skill up quicker. Mm-hmm. $79. We're at 79 now. I really don't want to kill these buzzards. All right. Well, we're going to make 20 here. And then we have to go down and turn in defense of the King's Land. Then we go back to Thelsmar. And we'll turn in Iron Band's progress report. Then we're going to get a quest to go to Ironforge and turn it in. We'll do that while we're in Ironforge. We'll train our level 18 and 20 skills. I don't think we trained either one of those yet. Then we'll come back. Well, there's an escort we got to do. And then we've got to get the 8 stone carved idols. And then we're done. We're done up here in Loch.
Off with you.
Or as much as I'm going to do here in the Loch. There it is. There's 20. Guess what? We now have Consecrate. Yes, thank you. Beautiful. All right. Very nice. There's a bear. Let's kill this bear. We are now up to 80 on our sword skill. Very nice. So there's one more follow-up for in defense of King's Land. We won't be doing that. That's for us to go up and kill the 3 bosses up in the cave. Pretty risque quest. Anyway, you slice the bread, so they actually won't do it. We're up to 81 now. 82. Damn, this boar is tough. Tough but dead.
Great to meet you.
Right.
Watch your back.
We've got almost 4 gold. Very nice. We have to remember when we get to Thalsmar to set our hearth there. I don't know why we didn't do it earlier, but we didn't. Thank you, Mr. Mage, but I have to click that off. Oh, shit, way up over there. Finally got our consecration. So now we can look to see where we want to put our talent points, because we can now start looking at Ret, we can start looking at Prot. The big thing is to get those first 10 points and get them into Holy and get that consecrate. $83. Might pick up a point here. These guys are level 13, so it's not like we're going to get XP, but maybe we can get to 84. Maybe one of them will be nice and drop us some braces. No. Might kill a couple of these trogs that'll be in my way. Probably got a better chance of getting some braces or something to drop off of these guys than I do off of the bears and the spiders and the boars, but we'll see. Well, we got another mana potion. That's something. Pull them back so we don't get this one. Any chest? Sometimes there's a chest over there. I don't see any. Let's take a look over here and see if there's any chests up. No, 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 no chests. All right, now we'll go turn this in. I think we get some sharpening stones or something. Whatever it is, we can't use it, but we can use the XP. Then from here we'll go up to Thalsmar. Well, from here we could go straight to Ironforge. We'll jump the bird and go to Ironforge, I guess. Oh no, we got to turn in a quest in Thalsmar. So we'll go to Thalsmar and then we'll get sent to Ironforge. Now, like I said, we're going to get... there's another quest we can pick up, but we won't do it. Look at that. We're now honored with Iron Forge.
Well, now that you've proven yourself to be such a loyal aid to the kingdom, perhaps you should talk with the captain to see if he'll entrust you with a higher detail. I salute you, adventurer.
Boom, 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 boom.
You got my attention.
Off with you. Okay. Oops, I want to set my hearth. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I'll forget.
Fill your tankard and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell and kegs to empty. Welcome to Thelsamar.
No, we don't want that one.
Home in Loch Modan. Thelsamar is a nice place, but it's not all beer.
Thelsamar is a nice place. All right, we gotta turn this in. Won't get much XP for this. Okay, now we gotta go see Iron Band and Iron Forge.
Having trouble with the trogs. I wonder if he wants that blast powder to aid his digging or to aid his efforts against the trog beast.
So this quest here for Stonegear's Search, you go talk to Stonegear's thing down by Karanos, and then he gives you a quest to, I think, get some special ore out of the spider cave. When you first come out of the wetlands, there's a spider cave there, and he wants you to grab some ore from him. I'm not sure where it leads. I don't know what it leads to as far as a quest reward. I've never done it. I'm sure I've done it, but I haven't done it in so long that I couldn't tell you. I don't really have any plan to do it. It's a pain in the neck. You got to fly to Iron Forge, run down, see him, run back, you know, up to Iron Forge, fly to Thelsamar, and then, you know, all of that. But I don't know. Maybe when we're ready to go, the wetlands, we'll consider doing it. But we're not ready yet. We've got a long way to go before we're going to be heading back down there. Once we're done on Loch Modan, we have some quests in Elwyn Forest to finish up. And then once we're done the Elwyn Forest quests, we have to start over in Lakeshire and all of that. And then we do a little bit there, and then we end up over in Duskwood for a bit. And once we hit around 24, 25, we start to head towards Ashenvale. And maybe then we'll pick up this quest and we'll do it on our way to Ashenvale, because we do a lot of our wetlands quests then. But that's down the road. Let's survive today and worry about down the road another day. But all right, we're gonna see Iron Band here. He's going to give us a quest to go back and see Johansson there in Thelsmar, who's then going to send us out to escort the powder over to Iron Band's camp. Then when we get to Iron Band's camp, of course, we've got to then do the quest killing the Trogs to get the 8 stone idols. There's also a quest we can pick up now at level 20 to go and help somebody over in Westfall. We won't be doing that.
Curse that Iron Man. I sent him a load of blast powder weeks ago.
So the quest we can pick up at 20, go over to Westfall. There's a young lady over by the dead mines named Daphne Stillwell. She is under attack from the Defias, and you defend her, and you fight a wave of 3, a wave of 4, and a wave of 5. And even though she says she'll help, she's not much help. Then after that, you go and turn that in, you go see her husband, who's right outside Ironforge, and he gives you the quest to start getting your Paladin weapon, Verrigan's Fist, which we can't use. It's a blue weapon. And in addition to that, you have to run Dead Mines. Then you have to run Shadowfang Keep. You have to kill a mob outside of BFD. And you have to get some ore from the elite ogres up in Loch Modan. Then you turn all that in, and you will get your weapon. It's a great weapon. It really is. But we can't do it. All right, we got a new Seal of Righteousness. We got Exorcism. Now we have Flash of Light, Blessing of Freedom, new Divine Protection, new Devotion Aura. All good stuff, baby.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, Seal of Righteousness. Exorcism. Absolutely fantastic spell against the undead. Only works against undead and demonkin, I want to say. Yeah, undead or a demon. We got Flash of Light. That's just a really quick heal, but that's a great heal to have. Blessing of Freedom. We got a new Devotion Aura. We got a new Divine Protection. That's it. All right. We're going to go up to the bank and we're going to get out those leather pants. We can at least replace our pants. We ought to double check our chest and all of that stuff while we're on the way. Our gloves are getting close. Our boots are, they're getting there, but we have extra boots. Our chest is still pretty okay. Shoulder pads, well, that's it. So yeah, I guess we'll pull out the pants. We'll replace those. Then we're going to fly back to Thelsmar. We'll do the escort to Iron Band's camp. We'll get our stone idols. And that will complete as much of the lock as I do. The only thing left over there will be elite quests. There's a quest to kill some elite ogres and to kill the leader of the elite ogres, Chok Sul.
What's on your mind?
Oh yeah, we're going to need those when we go to Westfall. Let's get those out of the bank now so we don't forget them. We have a bad habit of forgetting things. Okay.
Safe travels.
Even though they're leather, we're going to put these pants on. These ones can be destroyed because they're not going to do you any good. We do have a spare chest on us. We do have spare boots on us. We are fortunate enough that, like, if cloth braces drop or a cloth belt drops that we can wear that. Because we can wear cloth, we can wear leather, and we can wear mail. And when we hit level 40, we can wear plate, which is also another reason I chose Paladin. Because I don't, like, if I played a mage, let's say, I could only wear cloth. But as a Paladin, I can wear other forms of armor that maybe aren't the best, but, you know, some armor is better than none. So, another reason that I'm kind of glad I'm a Paladin. All right, off to Thelsmar we go. We're going to go finish up Thelsmar.
I think not.
I said, maybe we'll grab that quest for Stone Gear Search. It's been so long since I've done it, I'm not sure what it leads to as far as a reward. Not that it matters, it could lead to a lovely blue chest, and we can't wear it, but, you know, at least then maybe you can all see it, even though it'll be way in the future before we do it, but... Might get a little rough in the beginning killing some of these trogs with our double sword skill only at 80. We'll try one. If it gets rough, we'll switch maybe to sword and board. That might be a little bit better over here, because the trogs over here go anywhere from 17 to 20. Maybe even 21 on the berserkers, I'm not sure. But let's get there first. Brightbeard, look at that, see? Somebody else with the name Beard in his... Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. All right, we're going to turn this in. We got to go find Huldor. Well, we know where he is. Huldor.
It's not too late, though. You're welcome to go to look for Huldar. He can't have made it very far. Strong as they are,
Huldar.
Modan and Sion can only move so fast, laden down with those barrels. They're taking the normal route to the site, leaving south out of town and following the curve of the Loch. Shouldn't have a problem finding them unless they've already gotten there.
So when we find Huldar, he's being attacked. We kill the mobs that are attacking him. They're actually attacking the wagon. They're trying to steal the blasting powder. After we rescue them, then we have to escort Marin over to Iron Band's camp. Probably to say, look, we need help getting the wagon, whatever. Once we've escorted him... Wow, there's a 43 gnome mage over here. Maybe going to the blasted lands? Maybe looking for flowers? I don't know. So anyway, up at this wagon is where Huldar and Marin is. As soon as we get a little closer, they'll be under attack. We have to help them with that. There we go. Let's give them the old consecrate. They don't really need a lot of help. Okay.
Delivering these barrels excavation site is hard work, but there are so many.
Okay, so now we have to escort him. The only thing you got to worry about here in the middle of this escort is the horde. I have once, I think, all the time I've been doing this, got up here and the horde was up here patting around, and I've actually had to run off and let poor old Marin die.
Powder back and forth in trips before this business. Now we have to split up the work. Moran's taking the barrels and I'm watching over the other ones.
Normally there's a couple of... Oh, there they are. I was going to say, he's going to aggro those spiders.
He's ready to go. Maybe you can escort him on his next trip.
So as we get closer to the camp, we'll get attacked one more time. There'll be two of them.
That's good to hear.
They're not very high. They're only like level 10 or something. But he will aggro both of these spiders because he's that way.
Let me just make some final checks. Talk to me again when you're ready to go. Ready to go, adventurer? First, we need to get this powder to Iron Band. It'll be a lot for me to carry, and these parts can get dangerous. And who knows what else the Dark Irons might have in store for me. I feel a lot better coming along.
We got the aggro, so we don't have to really worry about it. Plus, we can get a little bit more sword practice in. There we go. Oh, trust me, he's going to aggro that one too. The best move is to let him aggro. Wow. Okay, he didn't aggro that one. And keep your eye open for the horde if you're doing this quest, because the horde pat does come over here. It does come all the way over here, and it walks up along here and then turns just shy of Iron Band's camp. So, you know, if you're doing this quest, don't think, oh yeah, I don't have to worry about the horde. You do. Just some friendly advice. All right, so right up here, we're going to get attacked. There'll be two more of those dark iron dwarves coming out. There they come. We'll drop a consecrate. That'll pretty much keep them both on me. That's it. There'll be no more attacks. We just have to escort them into Iron Band's camp. Get our 8 stone idols, then we can hurt back to Thelsmar, and we will have finished over here in Loch Modan everything we're going to do. So he's going to come in here. He's going to run to the beer tent in good dwarf fashion. The hell with reporting to anybody. I'm going to have a beer first. Yeah, he's like, I'm having a beer. I'm not reporting to anybody yet. It doesn't matter what we take. We can't use it. Number 1, it's green, and number 2, it's quest item. All right. Trogs. Hopefully we'll find some up. This is another area that gets farmed out pretty hard. And these trogs are only in this area. Now we'll have geomancers. We'll have diggers, and we'll have berserkers. So the berserkers are a 100% drop rate. The other ones are, you know, they have a chance to drop it, but the berserkers are 100%. The diggers, no. The geomancers, no. Now we can drop a consecrate, and that'll help. You can see all the numbers. 8, all those 8s are the consecrate damage. But it's also quite a mana drain. Oop. There you go. Didn't want him going to get anybody else. Okay. Yeah, that Consecrate really does tap your mana hard. Where am I at on two-handed swords? 88. Not bad. Yeah, if I don't have to use it, I don't. Like, I'm probably better off just doing this and letting the mana accrue rather than using it. Because I hope at some point we're going to hit him. There we go. No idol, though. We got him, but we didn't get an idol yet. We need 8 of those. I do have that quest. I know I do. I picked it up. Yes, gathering idols. There it is. The geomancers are the easiest to kill. Unless, of course, you use a fire wand. If you use a fire wand, they're a little more difficult. They can put up a fire ward that makes them resistant to fire, but we're not using a fire wand, so. Oh, and double check around, see if we see any barrels of milk, any treasure chests. We certainly do need more of that stuff. I kind of just bring them back here a little bit. There is a path that walks up and down there. And there might be a path that we missed over here, so. Just kind of want to. Hey, there's an idol. Oh. Well, here comes the mage. I always like it when I have the area to myself. I don't like it when I have to share it, but it is what it is. Where'd the mage go? Came all the way over here and then ran back over there. Maybe she looked at the level of these mobs and was like, yeah, no. Probably not my best move to pull this guy, but gonna anyway. Little low on mana, that's why. Up, back, back, back. We don't want to pull that one. Already low on mana. Gosh darn it. Face one way, will you? Okay, our sword skill is 90, so we should be pretty good with this. It's just a matter of getting in the hits, I guess. I do hate to drink this milk, but I do need to get my mana up. Especially since we're not getting a lot off the mobs. You know, if we were getting it at a pretty steady pace, that'd be one thing, but we're not. So this is a pat that goes back and forth around the back, which is where we're going now. We seriously need to get some of these trogs to drop some more of these idols. We've only gotten one. Oh, now we got two. That's a little bit better. Okay, this is a Berserker Trog. This will definitely drop an idol. It'll also be one of the toughest that we face in here, so I did drop a Consecrate even though it's going to use up some of my mana. Just for the extra help. Ba-boom, ba-boom. All right. So we have to be careful here because we do have a pat that pops in and out. Okay, that takes care of the pat. Then we're just going to go down the line, pulling them down the line. There's another two over here. Hopefully we get lucky and we... look at that. That one went down quick. Get a few more of these idols. I wouldn't mind finding like a barrel of milk or something over here, but... or a chest. Sometimes there are chests in this area. Haven't seen one yet. Okay, we're up to 92 now on our two-handed skill. Or I see some braces drop. Or a belt. Okay, this is a pat also. Except this pat goes from there to there. All right, this is another Berserk. We don't have much mana, so I really can't probably waste it on a Consecrate at this point. Our blessing went off. That wasn't good. Get off a heal anyway. Oh, there's a mage here. That must be the mage that was here earlier. Maybe she didn't have the quest and she went back to get it. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, those are a 100% guaranteed drop rate when you kill the Berserkers. You have a 100% drop rate on the idol. Oh man, now we got a priest in here. Yeah, this area gets farmed out quite hard. And the bad part, of course, is, hey, there's only so many mobs. But at least we don't have a timer on it like we did with the boars. Gosh, if there was a timer on it, it'd be rough. Very rough. Okay, we got 5. Let's sit down and eat that haunch of meat. Let our mana regen. Okay, so we saw the priest down there, so there's probably nothing down there. We know there's a mage over here, but maybe over here there'll be some mobs. Maybe, maybe not. Ah, I see one. I'll see one. Oops. There's another one right over there. Whoop. Mage is wanting to help me. Okay, there's 6. Thank you, Mr. Mage. Let me give you that blessing. Thank you. But I'll be clicking that off. Remember, Paladin buffs only. We're only allowed Paladin buffs. I think we're up to 6. 2 more. All right, I'm going to go back down around here and see if any of these have respawned. Bring it up here where I can keep an eye on things. Well, thought it'd be there we go. Seven. We need one more. Hey. Ooh, look at that. We moved just in time. Wow. Got to keep that up. No, we didn't get number 8. What's that cloak got for armor? 13. What am I wearing for armor? 13. Okay. Back just a bit, thank you. I really think flashlight isn't really worth it. In a dungeon, yes. But here, no. Because as quickly as I put it up, this guy takes that same amount of damage away from me. Oh. Oh, short-handled battle axe. 16 to 25 damage. Very nice. It's about what I'm doing with this. Yep. .10 speed, 6.6 per second. That does a little bit more damage than my sword. Any of those water barrels? No. Okay. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Okay, don't go that way. Let's go this way. You got one up there. There we go. Go ahead and pull it. I saw you pulling it. I'll pull this one. No, we still didn't get that last idol. Sometimes there's a chest up there. I just kind of looking to see if there was one. There isn't. All right, our two-handed skill is at 95. There it is. That's the last one we need. Go turning that. Hearth back to Thelsmar. We are finished with Loch Modan. Not bad. We came out at level 20, a little bit less than 20 and a half. Not bad at all.
You got them.
Doesn't matter what we take.
And you don't look too worse for wear.
Can't
Even
use
with
it.
those berserk trogs about.
Okay.
My eye on you. You show some promise.
Nice. So, yeah, we're about a bar short of halfway to 21. So not bad, not bad. So our next adventure is going to be over to Westfall. We're going to do the Highwaymen, the Path Stalkers, the Knuckle Dusters. We'll get our Thunder Brew. Then we'll go out to the lighthouse. We'll get the quest to kill old Merc Guy, turn in the oil. Then we'll be done there. I do not do the up and down the coast for the Murlocs. I just, it's a quest that I don't think is worth all the time that you put into it for the reward. From there, we'll head over to Lakeshire, and we'll begin our questing over in Deadridge. So, I guess the next installment will be a little a little Westfall and some Lakeshire. That's what you have to look forward to. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed this installment. We're still alive. We're at level 20. Hopefully we'll be 21 on the next installment, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.